Please admit everybody, Nidhi.
मुझे नहीं मालूम। उसके बाद ये पहुंचता है तमिलनाडु, वैसा ही एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन था। फिर ये इन्होंने ये जितने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है कर्नाटका में।
Yeah. Okay, guys, we are starting. My name is Siddarth Jaiswal, and I'm from National Vidya Foundation. Today's topic is MBBS in abroad. And if you have got any questions, please interrupt me and you can ask me your questions. I think so. If your chat is on mute, you can unmute it. Okay. So guys, we are going to start with this quote, which is very important. The only place where success comes before hard work is in the dictionary, which means that you have to do hard work, and without hard work, there is no success in life. Okay, this is very important for every sphere of life, and especially for MBBS, whether you do it in India or you do it in abroad or you do anything in life. Okay. Now, I'll tell you something about my company. My company name is National Vidya Foundation. It was established in 2003. That means it is almost 17 years old. We have sent more than 3,000 students abroad for MBBS. So I've got a lot of experience of sending students abroad. And also I have helped them with jobs in India and abroad after they come back to India and pass the screening test. I also help them to pass the screening test. They do the hard work and I give only guidance, nothing else. And I have counseled more than 20,000 students, and I have also written a book on career counseling. Okay. There are two directors of the company. One is Mr. Jaiswal. He is a recipient of the ADB Government of Japan Merit Scholarship, which only 2 students get in India. So he's among one of the 2. He has done his MBA from abroad, for which he has got a scholarship, and he was also the director of Asian Institute of Management in Manila, Philippines. It is like in India, we have got IIM Ahmedabad. Okay, in the Asia level, we have got Asian Institute of Management. Okay, and I am your co-host. My name is Siddarth. I've done my MCA and MCP, and I have also more than 17 to 20 years of experience in sending students. For all the people who have joined late, we have just started. You have not missed it. Okay. Now we'll start. Guys, can you please put your mic on mute? Everybody. Guys, put it on mute. Okay, guys. Now we are starting MBBS in India. Okay. So whichever students are there, their first option, of course, will be MBBS in India. And I also want everybody to get MBBS in India, especially in the government seats. Okay. So right now we do not know when NEET examination is going to be held, but I think it is going to be held on 13th of September. The court had asked views of NTA, National Testing Examination, whether it is feasible to hold the NEET examination or not. So up till now, whatever NTA has said, it will not hold examination outside India, but it is expected to hold examination on the 13th of September. This examination, NEET examination, is a pencil and paper examination. It cannot be held online. Okay. So everybody, I would suggest you keep on preparing for your NEET. Okay. chances of getting the exam cancelled is very less as of now. Okay, so don't pray that it gets cancelled. You study hard so that you get a seat in a government college in India, so that your cost of education will also be less, and you get a good college also. In India, there are around 76,928 seats. Okay, and 16 lakh students are appearing for NEET this year. This is the breakup of applicants, like from which state, how many students have filled up the form of NEET in 2020. So guys, if you can tell me you are from which state, then I can help you. Or you can have a look, like Mr. Avinash, I know he's from UP. So from UP, 1,55,000 students are appearing. Somebody is from West Bengal. So around 74,500 students are appearing for the entrance examination. Total number of students are appearing around 16 lakh. Okay, 16 lakh students have filled up the form and are supposed to appear in the entrance examination. And 76,000 seats are there. Let us say 80,000 seats are there. So the competition is very, very tough. Okay, so I think our only 5% chances there. Out of every 100 students, only 5 students will get a seat, either in government or in private college. Okay, now we come the division of seats and how many colleges are there. If you score, I think if you score more than 600 or 650, then you have a good chance of getting a government college in India. There are, for your kind information, there are around 532 medical colleges and 330 dental colleges in India. Now this 532, if you search on internet, it is the highest number of medical college anywhere in the world. But unfortunately, the number of seats is very, very less. Okay, India has got the highest number of medical colleges in the world, but for every college we have got only very, very few seats, like 100, 150 or 200 or 250. But in foreign countries is that in one medical college maybe 500 seats are there, 1,000 seats are there, so they can teach far number of more students with the same infrastructure. Okay, behind this there is a lot of politics also. Most of the colleges belong to politicians, so they say they don't want to increase the number of seats. If they increase the number of seats, the fees will come down. Okay, so this is the logic as far as I understand. So out of 532 medical colleges, you have got 272 colleges in government sector and 260 colleges in the private sector. So in government sector, around 41,300 seats are there. In private sector, 35,500 seats are there. Total 76,928. You can say 77 or 78,000 seats are there. Okay. So this is the same which I have made: 76,000 seats, 77,000 seats, 41,388 in government, and private 35,540. Okay, now these are the breakup of government colleges in India. Like in Andaman and Nicobar, one government college and only 100 seats. Now what happens in foreign countries is that with the same thing, with the same college, suppose they have got one college, but they take 500, 600, 800 students. That is the difference. So whichever state you are, you can see how many seats they have. Like in Uttar Pradesh, you have got 18 government colleges and 2,278 seats. In West Bengal, 14 government colleges and around 2,600 seats. So Jharkhand, 3 government colleges and only 280 seats. So it is very, very tough. And apart from this, you have got SC, ST, OBC quota. So can anybody tell me how much is the reservation quota in India? Any answers? You can type in the chat box or you can say. Any idea, guys? Mr. Nilesh, Mr. Chandan, anybody? Mr. Nilesh, how many seats are there in India? How much reservation is there? Any idea? I'll tell you, okay, how much reservation and everything is there after this slide. So, a NEET reservation criteria for 2020, the reservation criteria of NEET 2000 is applicable. Now, these, if you appear for NEET, the government quota seats is divided into two parts. 15%, suppose West Bengal has got 2000 seats. Out of 2000 seats, 15% will be for All India quota and 85% of the government seats will be for state quota. Okay. This is the reservation, All India reservation for the All India quota. Now each state has got its own quota, but number of reservation is approximately same. So scheduled caste 15%, scheduled tribe 7.5, OBC 27%, economic weaker section 10%. This quota was not there before. It has only come, I think, last year. A person with disability 5%. So 64.5% of total number of seats has gone in quota, and general quota has got only 35% approximately. So general quota seats are only 27,310 and reserved quota is almost 50,000 seats. So competition for general students is very, very high, very, very difficult. Now we'll start with NEET Cut-off so that you have some experience, an idea what is the competition like and how much the competition has increased in the last few years. Okay. In 2015, total number of students who registered for NEET, who filled up the form was only 6,32,000. Okay. And if you even got, say, 453, you could expect a range in the top 14,000. Okay. And OBC, this was the range. Okay. Scheduled caste, if your marks was so and so, your rank range was so and so. So all these things are there. Okay. So what we come to know, even with low marks, you could easily get a government college seat. And your ranking was also very, very good. The person who topped in 2015 had got 695 marks. 2016, now the number of students has increased only slightly from 6,32,000 to 6,67,000, only slight increase. Okay. General quota, again, approximately same. The highest marks was 685. Last year was 695. Okay, so 2016, this is the number of candidates. Like if your score was between 468 and 655, number of candidates were 14,000. OBC like this. So the competition was not very hard. Had you appeared before, you could have got a seat. Now in 2017, suddenly the thing started changing. From 6,67,000, the number of students in 2017 almost become double. And percentile system was introduced in the year of 2017. So in general quota, if you had a rank, the highest score was 697. If you had a rank between 131 and 677, the total number of students who qualified was 5,40,000. 43,000. And for OBC, SC, ST, even if you had 107 marks, you qualified. Now, qualifying means does not mean that you will get a seat. It means only you will get some rank. And since the number of registered students increased to 11,38,000, and the number of seats was approximately same, say around 70,000 at that time. So the competition has started from the year 2007. Now 2018, from 11,38,000, the number of seats has increased, the number of students who have registered has increased by almost 2 lakhs, 13,27,000. Now the competition is really getting hot. Cutoff was again for general quota 119, okay, and 6,34,000 students have qualified. So you can imagine. So as we know from before, for general quota, huh? For general quota, we have only 27,000 seats. Okay. So you can see before there was 14,000 students doing competition. Now, from 2017, we have got 5,43,000 students. And in 2018, we have got 6,34,000 students trying for 27,000 seats. Okay. Hello. Can you hear my voice? Is it audible? Please tell. Hello. Yeah. Now, in 2019, again, the number of students has increased from 13 lakhs 27,000 to 15 lakh 19,000, almost a 15% increase. That means almost 2 lakhs. At the cutoff has also increased. It was 119, and it has become from 119 to 134. And 7 lakh general students have qualified again for only 27,000 seats. Again, large number of competition. Now for 2020, 15 lakh 93,000 students have filled up the form. And that means again an increase of almost 80,000 students. So the competition is increasing every year. So we come to know that the number of people who want to become doctors, the demand is increasing. And now because of COVID and all these things, the demand is going to skyrocket. So what I can say from my experience, and I think you can also make it out very, very easily, that number of doctors which are going to be needed in India is going to be increased, and it's going to be a very, very good career as compared to other careers like engineering, law, and commerce, BCom, etc., etc. I think MBBS is a very good career. Now we are seeing NEET 2019 cutoff analysis. In NEET 2019, total of approximately 8 lakh students have qualified out of 14 lakh students who appeared for the examination. Okay, 15 lakh students filled up the form, but only 14 lakh students appeared for the examination. Okay, the category-wise students qualified for NEET 2019 is as follows. For UR means general, 5,34,000 registered, 4,99,000 appeared, and 2,86,000 students qualified. Okay, so the total number including everyone, SC, ST, OBC, and general is 15 lakh students registered, 14 lakh students appeared, and approximately 8 lakh students qualified for total 76,000 seats. Now, just for your information, if you want to ask any question, you are most free to ask. I'm giving you the information for 2019 cutoff of general categories candidates admitted to the top 50 medical colleges and top 20 dental colleges in India. Okay. So as you can see, Maulana Azad, there are 2 rounds of counseling. So let me take the cutoff rank is 32. So if you are in top 32 in general quota, then you can get admission in Maulana Azad. Similarly, for BMCC and Safdarjung Hospital, you have to be in top 157 in general quota all over India. So, like this is the cutoff. Lady Harding 489, Dr. BSA 715, PHU 669, KGMC 908, SMS Jaipur 760, BJ Medical College Ahmedabad 543, NDMC 972, Grant Medical College 1329, Government Medical College OZ code 1875, Bangalore Medical College 1372. Okay, so on and so forth. So you can see it is very, very competitive to get into top medical colleges of India. PMC, it is PMC, how much it is? 1973. So for general category students, you have to be all India rank 1973. Okay. This is the kind of competition you're going to face. And a lot of students also question me, sir, do you have any setting? So let me tell you, there is no setting anywhere, either in NEET or anywhere, there is no setting. Okay. And there is no donation also. Donation system now in India in private colleges is over. Many people will tell you there is CM quota, this quota, that quota. There is no quota. Okay, there is only hard work. If you do hard work, you will get success. If you don't do hard work, you will not get success. So now we are coming to the topic, MBBS abroad. First, you try for a government college seat. If you get a government college in India, take admission in India. Don't think about going out. If you don't get a seat in government college, you try for a seat in private college in India. So some of the private colleges or most of the private colleges in India, Chandan, you have raised your hand. Anything you want to ask? Mute हटा दो सबका. Okay. If you want to write anything, you can write in the chat window. Okay. First, you try for government colleges in India. If you can get a seat in government college, very good. After that, you try for private colleges in India. Some of the private colleges in India are also very, very good. Like Manipal is there, and some colleges in the South India like MS Ramaiah is there, Dr. Ambedkar is there, and a few more colleges are there. Okay, so you can try for those colleges also. The problem is that usually the private colleges, the tuition fee is very, very high. Like as far as 2019 is concerned, some of the deemed universities and some of the private colleges in India were having fees between 20 to 25 lakh rupees per year. Okay, so if you can afford that, you can try for private colleges in India also. If you can't afford, then you think of going abroad. Okay. Look, as far as MBBS is concerned, for students who are having bio in class 12, most of the students want to become MBBS, which is a good idea. What I would suggest you is that MBBS should always be your first choice, and don't look at other career choices like dental, biotechnology, and all that, because for the last so many years we are seeing that it is very difficult to be a success in biotechnology, because India has got only very few companies, and dental also very difficult because our teeth do not get uh, bad very easily. Okay, and as we are seeing that there are a lot of nursing home and hospitals, but dental hospital I have not seen personally, apart from one or two government hospitals. Okay, so you can make your choice according to your budget and all that. Now, in foreign also, Indian students are going to 7, 8 countries. In foreign, there is not a huge craze for MBBS. Like in India, what happens? Why there is a huge craze? Because according to our mindset, we say that a student should become a science student has got only two options: either engineering. If you have got PCM, go and become an engineer. If you have got PCB, you go and become a doctor. But in foreign countries, it is not like that. Okay, they have got a lot of career choices. Even a student who has got arts has a lot of career scope in foreign. It is not like that in India. So you can do like this, and I'll give you the list of uh, countries where Indian students go to. Like Indian students mainly go to Russia, China, Philippines, Ukraine, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan. Okay, and how to choose a college, I'll tell you all those information also. Why study MBBS abroad? Studying abroad is one of the best options for students who did not get a good score in NEET examination. Okay, studying abroad is comparatively less expensive, and has got a high return on investment. Okay, MBBS in foreign countries is quite cheap as compared to India, and the quality of education in some countries are good, not all countries. Some countries are good. Okay, so why do the students go abroad? Because there is no donation. Okay, no entrance examination. In some countries there is entrance examination also. uh, in many countries the quality of infrastructure is very good, and in some countries, not all countries, the quality of education is in English medium also. Now if you want to go abroad, what is the eligibility? Eligibility is you should be 17 years old, you should have completed class 12, you should have PCB in class 12, you should have passed in all the subjects: physics, chemistry, bio, individually, and English. Okay, the student should have at least 40% in PCB for SC, ST, OBC. But what I suggest that if you want to go abroad, you should have at least 60%, not 40, 50%. Okay, and you should have passed NEET. Now, only for abroad, NEET is valid for 3 years. Okay, for if you want admission in India, NEET is valid only for 1 year. Okay, only for the year in which you have given NEET, it is valid only for that year. But if you want to go abroad, NEET is valid for 3 years. Like if you're passing 18, you can go abroad this year also. 18, 19, 20, it is valid for 3 years. MBBS course fee abroad. Okay, one of the most important factors considered uh, while planning to study MBBS from abroad is the cost of study. The tuition fee for MBBS course varies from country to country. Okay, studying MBBS from countries like USA, UK, Australia, and New Zealand will be very costly and can go beyond 1 to 3 crores also. However, if the student is planning to study MBBS from countries like Russia, China, Philippines, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Armenia, Bangladesh, Nepal, Georgia, Belarus, etc., then expenses will be fairly moderate. I think the total expense will be around 30 lakh rupees, including food and lodging and everything. Okay, the average course fee is approximately like this. In Russia, it is between, this is only the course fee. Okay, food and hostel is separate. In Russia, it is between 18 and 25. Ukraine also 18 to 25. China 20 to 50. But I recommend don't go to China. Okay. Philippines between 80 and 30, depending on which college you go to. Kazakhstan between 18 and 20. Kyrgyzstan also between 18 and 25. Okay. Now, if you want to go abroad, you have to keep certain things in mind. Okay. You have to calculate the total expense and budget. Now, what happens is that whenever you go to website or you talk to a consultant or you go to anywhere or talk to your friends, okay, the expense which you get from your agent or for a consultant or from anybody and the actual budget is a lot of differences there. Okay. How to calculate the actual budget, I will guide you in that. Okay. Not today, next seminar. Then you have to consider what is the climatic condition of the country. You try to go to a country which has approximately the same climate as that of India for your MBBS education. For PG, you can go to any country because if the climatic condition is same, then the diseases will also be approximately the same. Plus, if you go to any country where the climate is minus 25, minus 30, it is very difficult to concentrate on your studies over there because it is snowfall, different kinds of diseases are there. And students, what I have seen in my experience, when they go to these kind of countries, they come back and they fail in the screening test because it is not because of the quality is bad. The quality is good over there, but the type of diseases, the exam pattern and all these differs. Medium of instruction. The medium of instruction should be English. Try to go to a country where the local language is also English. Okay. And you also look the percentage of people in that country who speak English. Okay. What kind of accommodation you're going to get, if Indian food is available or not. What is the quality of education? What is the quality of faculty? If they say that they will take faculty from India, that means the faculty of that country is not good. Okay, so whoever will tell you, oh, we'll import faculty from India, that means they are not confident of the faculty in their own medical college. They are not confident of the faculty in their own country. So, in my opinion, this is a bad sign. Then you can also look at the FMG, Foreign Medical Graduate Examination. When you come back from foreign to India, you have to appear for the examination. So the examination results you can have a look. It is there in the MCI website. You can take reference of the students. Okay, if a student is only saying positive things, then something could be wrong. Okay. You talk to many students. Some students will say positive, some students will say negative. So take reference of all the students. Take reference of some ex-students also, if possible. You go on internet and do your research. How is the medical tourism of that country? Okay, if there is a good amount of medical tourism, that means the quality of medical education is good because people from other countries are coming to for their treatment in that country. Like in India, medical tourism is a huge business. In India, people are coming from foreign countries for their operation. Like people are coming from USA, UK, other countries also, like Nepal, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, and all these countries. So the quality of medical education, we know that in India is good. That is why people from other countries are also coming. You also have to calculate your miscellaneous expenses. Sometimes the miscellaneous expenses can be equal to the tuition fees also. What is the cost of living in that country? What is the safety? What is the duration of course? In some countries it is 4 years, some countries it is 5 years, some countries it is 6 years. Whether that college is recognized by MCI or not. Now, MCI has come with a different rule that you don't have to see the MCI website for seeing that college is recognized or not. You have to see the Indian embassy website of that country. Suppose if you want to go to Philippines. So you have to go to the Indian Embassy website in Philippines and see, okay, if it is recognized or not. What is the infrastructure of the college? What is the population in which the college is located? Because if the population of that city is higher, that means uh, and you have to look at to which hospital it is affiliated to. Okay, so if the population is more, so you can expect, okay, the patient flow can also be higher. Okay, and the most important thing is select the country according to your budget and constraints. Don't blindly go to a college in which your friend is also going. Okay, because your friend, maybe he can afford more money. Okay, but the basic point will remain the same. Always remember that the harder you work, the more successful you are going to be. Okay, don't think that if I go to a very good college which is more expensive, I'll be more successful. It is not like that. It is directly proportional to how hard you work. If you work hard, you will become a successful doctor. Now, this is one of the most important points. Just have a look. Uh, what it says that pitfalls to avoid while choosing medical college abroad. Okay, a lot of agents. 1 minute. Lot of agents will tell you that the college to which he is sending, okay, that college is ranked number 1 in WHO. Okay, that college is ranked number 1 in UNESCO. Now, WHO and UNSCO does not rank medical colleges. They only list medical colleges. Like, I'll give you an example. In India, it is MCI which decides which college is recognized or not. It makes a list. After making a list, it will send the same list to WHO. And the job of WHO is only to take the list from MCI and publish it in its website. There is nothing called rank. Okay. Then somebody will tell you, like, I'm sending you to European country. Like I'm sending you to Ukraine or this country or that country, or I'm sending you to American territory. Okay. Like I'm sending you to South America, or I do not know, Central America, or some other place where you get an American degree or European degree. This is more hype. No reality in it. Okay. Then people will say that if you go to suppose some country, you have a chance to settle that in country, which is almost impossible. Okay. If you want to settle in that country, either you have to marry over there, or you have got visa rules for that country. Settling over there in abroad is very, very difficult. Okay. Study for free in Germany. Okay. Free is costly. Always remember, something which is called free, that is always very, very costly, because in Germany, what will happen is that your cost of living is very, very high. Your cost of living will be around $700, $800 a month. That will come to around 60,000 rupees per month. So 7.2 lakh rupees will be your cost of living. Okay. And in Germany, your MBBS is taught in German language. It is not taught in English language. So nothing is free. Now, people will say that you will get a job in that country, or you can do part-time jobs. Now, a student who is doing MBBS will not get any part-time jobs, and you are going on a student visa. So you cannot do any job, plus you will not get any time. People will say that you will get citizenship of that country. Nobody will give you any citizenship of his country. The countries abroad, like all those countries which I have mentioned to you, they are only calling you to study over there. You go there, spend 20-30 lakh rupees, okay, in your education, cost of living and everything, and you come back to India. They don't want you to stay over there and increase the population. Okay. Eighth point is the agents, consultants, or anybody you can see on internet, they will quote you low rate of dollar so that they can bring down the fees of the college. Suppose right now the dollar rate is 75. People will say, people will write in their uh, fee structure 65, but there will be a small point saying that the dollar rate will be the rate on the day of when you pay the tuition. So dollar rate now is 75, is not 65. Suppose if the cost of education is 24,000 US dollars. So if you calculate it according to 65, it will come to around 15.6 lakh rupees. But if you calculate it according to the dollar rate which is going right now, okay, it will become 18 lakh rupees. So it will be a difference of almost 2.5 lakh rupees. It will be costly. Similarly, your cost of living will also go up. Cost of food will go up. Cost of electricity will go up, cost of books will go up, everything will go up, cost of flight will go up. Okay. Plus, I'm seeing on internet these days, or somebody was telling me that you pay, suppose the duration of course education is 6 years. So they're going to tell you pay for 5 years and I'll give you 1 year of education is free. This is also a scam. Okay. There is no such thing like this. You pay your fees every year. You cannot pay your fees in no country. There is any option that you can pay your 5 years fees in the first year only. It is not possible. Guarantee pass in USMLE MCI screening test. There's nothing called guarantee pass. If you work hard, you will pass. If you don't work hard, you will fail. Okay. Coaching for MCI from Indian faculty. This is also a kind of scam, I would say, that people are sending Indian coaching institutes to colleges in abroad for MCI screening test. Look, even I am a science student, and when I was in class 11 and 12, I did not have time to finish my own syllabus. So, in medical education, also it is like this only. You will not find time to finish your own syllabus. You forget about MCI coaching, USMLE coaching, and all that, because first you have to finish your own syllabus. If you finish your syllabus, if you study hard, you will automatically pass in these examinations. But if you don't study hard, you try to take shortcut, you will not pass. In my experience, what I have seen is that when I'd gone abroad, people are saying that I'll give you MCI screening test. They are sending a faculty from India who goes there, who takes classes for 3-4 days in a month and finishes your anatomy in 4 days or 5 days. Okay, which is not possible, because in India and abroad, your anatomy is taking almost 1 or 2 years to finish. So how can you finish in 3 or 4 days? Okay. Then they will say, I'm sending you a college which has got a world ranking. If any college has got a world ranking, he will not take you without any examination. Okay. Okay. Some people will say there is no need to study. I'll make you pass in all exams. Don't go to these kind of colleges. Okay. Because don't waste your money. If you don't want to study, don't go abroad or don't study MBBS. Indian faculty in college. If the faculty is Indian, don't go, because if they don't have confidence in their faculty, you should not go over there. Degree is my guarantee. Definitely, these are all signs that there is something wrong somewhere. Okay. Now, in some countries like Ukraine and Philippines, there are examinations. Like in Ukraine, in the 3rd year and in the 6th year, there is an exam called CROC, or I-form examination is also there. You can take either one of them, either CROC or I-form. That means that the quality of education the government is taking seriously. They are taking examination. These are external examination. These are not internal examination. That means these examinations are taken by the government or by the board. Okay, like in India, CBSE board is there, ISC board is there. Over there also, the government, the Department of Education will take. In Philippines also, you have got NMAT examination. In Ukraine, you have got CROC and I-form. So I would, in my recommendation, you try to go to these countries where they take the education seriously and they have an external body which comes and takes examinations. And you should not be afraid of examination, because if you're afraid of examination, you should not study MBBS. Okay? In MBBS, there should be examination every week. And there is, in most of the colleges and countries, there is examination every week. A new notice has come around 10 days back that in some countries, they also make you do internship. So if you do internship from there now, uh, it will be recognized in India also. So try to go to these countries where they have internship. Okay, because if you do internship also with your MBBS, then what happens in the screening test, it becomes easier to pass, because if you study only theory and come and write in the screening test, you will forget everything, and there are high chances that you are going to fail. But if you, along with the theory, you do internship also. Internship is working in a hospital for 1 year. So all your theory which you have learned, you do it practically on patients, then you remember. And it is, in my experience, it will become easier to pass your screening test also. This is the notice which is published by MCI. It is written, general public is hereby informed that internship training completed by an Indian national during his or her MBBS course in China, it is not mandatory for such students to do 12 years internship training in India again. Now, this law has been extended to other countries also. Like over here, you can see the position stated above is in accordance with provisions of IMC Act 1956 and is also identical in respect of MBBS or equivalent primary medical qualification obtained by an Indian national from any other country also, such as Bangladesh, Nepal, Philippines, etc. So in Bangladesh, Nepal, and Philippines, internship is a part of your course. Okay. So once you do internship also, it becomes, because you have practical knowledge. Okay. 1 year of internship. So it becomes easier to pass the MCI screening test. Okay, now we are coming to the end of the webinar. I'm not going to stretch it more today. If NEET is going to take place on 13th of September, we have a special scheme for our students. These we are giving this scholarship. Look, these scholarships are not being provided by the college. These scholarships are provided by National Vidya Foundation only for the first 100 students who apply to us according to your marks. Suppose if you get a score between 150 and 200, I'll give you a scholarship of 50,000 rupees. Suppose your fees in the first year is 4 lakh rupees. Then you have to pay only 4 lakh rupees. Suppose the fees is 4 lakhs, then you have to pay only 3.5 lakh rupees to the college. Okay, 50,000 I will pay. This is not for everyone, only for the first 100 students who apply to us. Okay, so if you want to get this scholarship, there are two schemes. Okay, one is NEET, and if you want to apply now also I can give you a scholarship based on your class 12 marks in PCB. So if your PCB total is between 60 and 75%, then scholarship in the first year only, okay, is 50,000 rupees. If it is between 76 and 85%, then 75,000. And if you have 86% plus in PCB in class 12, then I'll give you a scholarship of 1,25,000, whichever is higher. Either you score higher in NEET or higher in PCB, whichever is higher, you can apply, okay, and you can get the scholarship. How to apply? You go to my site called nvfoundation.com, apply over there, or you send us an email. My email ID is information@nvfoundation.com. Okay, or you can send an email to nvf.media@gmail.com or information@nvfoundation.com. Okay. Now, if you have got any questions, please feel free to ask me. सबका मुंह हटा दो, म्यूट कर। Guys, if you have got any questions, please ask me.
Yeah, Uma Tarafdar, you have a question, right? That you have passed 12th in 2018, right? Please unmute yourself. Please,
Yes,
yeah. So you're asking that whether you are eligible for scholarship or not, right?
yes, ma'am.
Have you appeared for NEET last year?
Yes,
And have you qualified it?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, you are eligible. Now it's up to you whether you are opting for your PCB marks or your NEET marks. Okay,
It will
so
be the piece.
you are eligible for the scholarship.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions? अगर आप में से किसी को भी कोई क्वेरीज है, यू कैन अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. आप अपना माइक से या करें या हमें चैट बॉक्स में लिख कर दे सकते हैं क्वेश्चंस, एंड वी विल गेट बैक टू यू रिगार्डिंग जो भी अभी तक सर ने कहा उससे रिलेटेड. Yes, Mr. Surendra Yadav, right? I have clear. Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, it's possible. Either you can take on your last year basis also, or if you want कि नहीं मुझे इस ईयर का वेट करना है, तो आप इस ईयर वेट करके देख सकते हैं. Your NEET marks is valid for 3 years. अगर आपने क्वालिफाई किया है लास्ट ईयर तो on the basis of your last year NEET also, if you have qualified, you are eligible to take admission this year. उसमें
Okay,
कोई only for abroad, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, so for abroad, as different countries has been advised by sir in his presentation. So, will you going to talk in your session, a coming session, about every country in detail, or this is the only session which we are having from you?
No, sir. We will be having more sessions. ये तो बस एक part था. This is the first part. Later on, we will be having for individual countries also. कि one seminar will be, yeah, we will update you, sir.
Because it's important, because there is multiple countries, and it's good if we can get what are the good pros and cons going in countries, and which are the good medical universities where we can apply with your support. If you can take that also, that will helpful for all of us.
Sure, sir. Sure. We will do that, sir. And very soon, maybe next week, we will be having again a webinar, maybe on a Philippines or Ukraine, a particular country. And in that webinar, we will be discussing different scenarios कि वहाँ के pros क्या हैं, cons क्या हैं, everything.
And it will be good also if you can take us through that college with MCI clearance rate, as sir was saying, different information he has presented, along with like X college, what is study pattern, and how the study curriculum are there, and what are the MCI clearance rate, and if the student want to give a USM lab, what are the options available there.
Sure, sir. We will definitely do that, and I'll specially incorporate all your suggestions, sir. We will definitely look into it and we'll incorporate all your suggestions, sir, in the next webinar. Whichever country we take, and for all the colleges as you have suggested for the MCI screening test result, we'll try to incorporate for the past last 2-3 years the MCI result. We'll surely do that, sir. And
I have also,
yes, sir.
yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, I have also heard that since last 1 or 2 years, MCI has changed some pattern, because earlier it was more of a, when you are coming from abroad for MCI clearance, they used to ask the MD, MS level of questions in India, the students coming up from abroad. But from last year or 1 year before, there's some changes has been done. So we want to get updated on that also, because that will help us to take the decision about moving ahead.
We'll update you.
We'll update you, sir. Don't
Thank you very much. Thanks for all your time for us.
No issue, sir. Just stay with us, and we will definitely in the further coming webinars, we'll try to solve at least all your doubts. Just send me your doubts here in the, or you can send us an email with all your doubts, as sir has mentioned the email ID, and we'll incorporate all your doubts in the next webinar.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks for patience listening our questions.
No, sir, it's our job, and definitely no issues about that. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Any more queries? If you have any queries, आप please हमसे पूछ सकते हैं, कोई issue नहीं है. अगर आपको लगता है कोई छोटी query है, then also do ask us, because through discussion only we can solve our doubts. Okay, someone has written iPad 6. What is the prospect of MBBS doing Russia in India? Hello. Yeah. Sir, what is the exact question you want to ask? Please unmute yourself and ask it. Okay, I'll just inform you. In whichever country you do MBBS, after coming back to India, now we are having our next examination, National Exit Test. After coming back, you have to clear that examination. It is a common examination for all the students, whether they are studying abroad or in India. Once you clear that exam, you are eligible to practice in India. If you're going for Russia also, sir, then after coming back, you have to appear for that exam. You have to clear that exam. And after that, you can practice in India. There won't be any problem. ऐसा कोई कंट्री नहीं है जो आपको कंफर्म डॉक्टर बना के ही भेजता है. It's all depends on your hard work, जैसा कि सिद्धार्थ सर ने पहले भी कहा है. Unless and until you put your hard work, you're not going to qualify any exams. So whichever country you choose, be prepared that you have to study at least 10 to 12 hours. If you do that, you will clear all your exams. I hope, sir, I have cleared your doubts. If not, you can ask it again. Okay, sir. Thank you. Any more questions, sir? Or anyone else? Any more questions? Oh, okay, sir. No issues if you have no questions. Please stay tuned with us. We'll be having more webinars in the coming weeks. And as Dr. Surendra has said, Mr. Surendra Yadav, we'll be incorporating all the points in that. We'll be taking particular countries and discussing on that countries, the pros and cons about the colleges, the fee structures, MCI results, and everything. We'll update you all about that very soon. Thank you for joining us and giving your precious time to us. I hope this webinar was informative to you. Thank you.